a lot of like women would be like, yeah, I want a guy that's like makes a ton of money, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm like, you want to do that? That's get an Indian man in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You're like a bad genie.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Careful Boys. So, women have resorted to going to Home Depot to find a man.
I was telling you about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Everyone is always saying that if you're a single woman and you're looking to find someone, that you should just go to the Home Depot and like wander around and a guy will come up to you and talk to you. And I'm here to tell you, they are 100% correct. It actually worked. I went to Home Depot and not only did a man come up to me and talk to me, but he actually asked me where the hay bales are because he thought that I worked at the Home Depot.
I thought he asked her for a number.
Wait, so...
But was that a joke? Did anything come out of that?
I think she's just doing a bit about the trend. But the trend is just that chicks are going to Home Depot to find men, yeah.
Like finding Jorge in the parking lot?
I think it's just finding dudes.
Blue collar men.
But the real ones are actually finding success with it?
Yeah, they're like, it's because they want to get married, but then they also want a male, like a guy that could
like a traditional man's man that's handy, yeah.
Not a guy that's like gonna make her do 50-50 on everything.
Like they want a dude that won't look at a hammer and then go, ew.
Ew. Or buy the hammer and tell her to do it because she's empowered.
Yeah. I feel like this is me just being, I guess, racist towards construction stores, but maybe go after Lowe's.
Yeah.
They might have the higher tier quality dudes, maybe.
Don't go to Ace Hardware.
No, that's like down here. That might be like former ex-con, you know?
Definitely don't go to Pet Boys.
But Lowe's, I think you might find the clean cut dudes. Like I feel like the contractors you find at Lowe's, they got all the permits, got all the workers' compensation stuff squared away. The Home Depot, it's like half and half. You might find the guy that's down to do some under the table work. He used to be a licensed electrician, but it got revoked because he helped a buddy do lights for his marijuana grow up, but he still has the skills. Like, that's where the scale is.
You know where you should go if you're in California is Contractor's Warehouse.
Oh.
Or Ganal Lumber.
Ganal Lumber.
You know Ganal Lumber? It's all wood. But it's all like large scale jobs. So usually you'll see the foreman or the boss.
Also, the ballers will be there. That's where you need to go.
Yeah. Contractors Warehouse would be, that's like a, Contractors Warehouse is like a hardcore Home Depot.
Hardcore. Yeah. It's like going to Restaurant Depot.
It's like Home Depot probably buys their shit from there.
Yeah.
I feel like we would be really good at helping single women like find the right guy.
We're matchmakers? You think we're good matchmakers?
I think so. Because like if they go, you know what, like I think I'm gonna go to Home Depot, and it goes, wait, before you go, then we can tell them like, I know you want a blue collar guy, but you want like the general of the blue collar guys, right? So this is where you go, and it's like, and you going down this aisle, like don't go in the lawn care aisle, go to like this aisle, like. Because it's like within that there's a realm, right? Because she just might be like, generally all the guys there are gonna do well, and I'm like, not all jobs pay the same, girl.
Also, don't dress for girls, dude. Dress for guys. Look like you're a victim in a horror movie.
A runny mascara.
I want you in tight jeans. I want you in a fucking tank top, a little white tank top with a bra underneath. Okay. I want you jiggling the fuck around in Home Depot.
No sundress.
No sundress. That's what I'm saying. Sundresses are for other bitches. They're not for me. Or they're for like, fucking right-wing dudes who are like Brylan Hollyhanders of the world.
I like sundress. What the fuck? That's hella feminine.
That doesn't like get your dick hard.
What?
Oh wait, but that's what they trying to get married though.
Wait, sundress?
The guys might just pump it.
It gets my dick hard. I
think. You don't think sundresses are hot?
Sundresses don't get my dick hard, bud. Like not like a chick who's afraid for her life running a fucking scary movie.
That's because you like Carmen Electra type shit.
That's true.
I remember it.
Yeah.
Do you think this trend is just like a reflection or the state of society where there's like, we going towards this like this this space in society where everyone's equal. There's no such thing as roles, so we can all do each other, and it's just kind of like this mush. Versus there are people that are still like, I just want to be a girl and I just want to meet a dude. I liked what it was defined as before. How do I like not go here and find someone here? You think that's like a reflection of society?
I think it's also because everyone consumes so much content all the time that like most likely a guy might see this and go, oh, now you want a trad guy after all these soy dudes. But it's like to assume that's the same woman that was saying the other opinion is stupid. You know, maybe she's always felt like finding a trad guy. Maybe she's never like to think to kind of people generalize and they just blanket every statement into all women or all men. You know what I mean? And it's like
They're stupid.
there are people that this is what they've always wanted.
Yeah.
You know,
Now they're just going to where they want that kind of girl. And I think like if I was a matchmaker, right? Like I would put people to where they're trying to, you know, they're trying to find like that type of person. So like a lot of like women would be like, yeah, I want a guy that's like makes a fuck ton of money. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. I'm like, you want to do that? That's already get an Indian man in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
You're like a bad genie.
Yeah. In their mind, you know they're thinking about celebrities and athletes.
Like a Winklevoss twin or something.
They want a 6 foot, beautiful fucking athlete that's also fucking loaded, right? And I'm all like, yeah, but I'm looking at you and I'm like, probably the best chance you're gonna get is that. Or like, I mean, that's not a bad pick, by the way. Like, it's just probability wise, a 6-figure earner that's young is gonna be an Asian guy in tech.
Yeah, he's like, I do all the IT for Oracle.
Yeah. That's gonna be probability wise the highest chance of a 6-figure earner plus.
You're gonna be the Japanese American Kevin Samuels. Remember that? How he would consult with like black women and then they would be like, I want this, I want that, and the man he's like, you're too fat. He's like, you're too heavy.
Yo, some of those girls were crazy. They're like, what are you? I'm 5'5", 300 pounds with 4 kids from 4 different baby
He's
daddies.
like, who wants that?
Yeah. He goes, I want a man that's 6'2", no shorter, and they have to make $400K a year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then the guy comes out of nowhere and dragon kicks her balloon, so it pops.
Dragon kick.
Yeah, dude. It's like, you're not getting with me, dude. You have 5 kids.
How do you become that way? Like, how do you become so delusional to the point where like you believe a knight in shining armor is gonna come and rescue you?
How about just a nice guy?
Yeah. How about a guy that will stick around because you got 4 baby daddies that don't? You know, like what the fuck?
That I think is the fun. That like with home math, that's the funniest thing to point out is that like when you have the high value man you're dreaming of, he has a pick of anything he wants. Why would he be like, all right, I'll be a stepdad with 8 kids?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And marry this gargoyle that has no goals in life. You know, like what the fuck?
Gargoyles have goals. Protect the city.
That's true.
Scare crows away. They scare birds, right?
But I think it goes the same way for guys, right? Like,
Oh,
you
for
have
sure.
a neckbeard motherfucker.
Sure. I
that
want a big
stinks
titty
like
goth
shit.
chick.
Yeah,
like
or I
all
want
right.
a beautiful girl. But I
Yeah,
want her to
shut
also make her
up.
own money because, you know, I don't like, what are you talking about? What wealth are you protecting? You have like $2 to your name. And you're like, I don't like gold diggers. So I want her to make her own money. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Yeah.
She's gonna take half of my twin mattress.
Yeah.
They're all worried about like a prenup and shit. You own nothing. Like, what are you talking about?
How handy are we, though? Are we handy?
I've gotten pretty handy, not only on myself, but over the years, out of necessity.
I feel like in this group, Ryan's probably the handiest.
I think so.
He's built all this crazy shit.
Depends what it is, though. I still can't do electrical shit. I'll die.
That's next level. I think next level is like welding and then electrical shit.
Electrical is pretty hard, but I fixed my soft serve machine, and that made me feel like an electrician.
I still feel like it, like the generational gap though. Like if I'm talking to Smack's dad, just the shit that he did on his own with his 2 hands, built their whole house.
That's like Aaron.
All of it. Yeah. And he's like, we're talking about swapping motors. And he's like, oh yeah, I've swapped a few motors in my time. And I'm like, a few? Like, why? And he's like, well, back then we just had to. I was like, damn, dude, that's so crazy to just know how to do that stuff.
I feel like I'm as handy as like maybe a 90s girl.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Okay. Like you can turn off the water.
Like I could
So Yasmin Bleeth.
I think I could do all the basic shit. And I have a couple saws at home and like,
Yeah, you've done a lot of stuff.
but that's about it. I can't do,
Could you build a fence or something?
yeah, I could build a fence, like nails, screws, all that stuff I could do. But like, if my fucking garbage disposal takes a shit, I'm going to call someone with a feminine voice. Can someone help me? Or, like the side step of my truck, it was stuck. I was like, oh, if I only knew I'm a mechanic.
Yeah, there are some things though that just don't deserve the trial and error that you can offer though.
But after you find out how much techs charge to flip
Oh,
a
yeah,
switch
dude.
on, and
Super motivating.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that took $300. What the heck,
Dude,
Yeah.
how much locksmiths charge
Yeah,
for one fucking knob, dude? Yeah.
Or the time it takes too. I'm like, I could do this for 8 hours, or someone can come in like an hour or two and bang it out.
And you could potentially wreck it worse, and then it's even more hours and more expensive. Yeah.
but what does blow my mind though is like things that I think is just basic, like being able to replace a doorknob, being able to just
Yeah.
adjust pipes because they're misaligned or whatever. This new gen can't do any of it.
Well, don't they just Google YouTube and then they just copy off of people on YouTube?
That's what you would think, right?
Yeah.
But they don't even like pull up the phone to do that.
But they might not even know like the building blocks. Like they might not even go like, oh, there's a difference between like a Phillips head or a flat head. They like super. I think they have to start from ground zero. Versus, I think most of us, it's like we already have 101. So maybe like the 201, 301 stuff we need help with. But I think a lot of the younger generation, they don't even have 101.
You guys have shop class?
We did. I didn't take it. I
loved shop class. It was tight.
Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you guys this really cool thing that happened. So I needed to get a ceiling fan wired in and installed in one of the rooms in my house that doesn't have an electrical like place to put it. So they have to like get from another room. They got to like take the smoke detector out or whatever, and then wire it through, fish it
through the attic or something.
the attic, and then out this thing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just call somebody. I get some dude to come and do it. He shows up at the door, and I was like, oh, so how much is it to get all this done? And he's like, normally it's like whatever, 350 or whatever. He's like, but I'll do it for 200 for a careful boy.
Let's go.
It's like, oh shit, no way.
That's fucking
He
sick.
was like hella young.
I like when they slide it in like that.
Yeah, he was like mad young, and then so he like ended up doing it, and then he has like a family business that does all electrical.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they're like him and his dad and his brother, and they just like banged it out perfect. I thought they were gonna make mad holes in the ceiling, but it's like you can't even tell.
That's
It's
tight,
super
man.
nice. You got
After they do the electrical, do they also do the drywall part of it or no?
They didn't have to because they didn't wreck the ceiling. Yeah, they just took they used the hole from where that smoke detector was, and then they found another light along the way. They pulled that light down and they used
Can I
that.
get their contact in?
Yeah, dude,
I always need electrical shit done all the time.
they're dope. But the thing that stuck out was just how young he was and how like good I guess like I haven't seen young tradesmen, and so
He's gonna get so much pussy, dude.
that's what I'm saying.
Go to Home Depot.
He's a hella cool dude too. So if you guys need electrical stuff, they do everything, like anything with lights or fans, anything. dude.
Yeah.
They're dope. Yeah.
I don't want Taika to turn out to be a fucking bitch. So like I always like if I need to build or do handy stuff, I have him work with me. But I can see why like it's easier for dads to just get the fuck out of the way because it makes it 10 times longer. Is it this one? They're like, fucking shit. Or like, we're not looking. Oh, I cut part of the door off. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it takes twice as long when he's around.
It must be more frustrating if you're the kind of dad that really knows what you're doing too. Because like I don't know what I'm doing all the way, so I wouldn't be as pissed. But yeah, like when
I was building this thing and he was like, I'm bleeding. And I'm like, what happened? He goes, I sliced my finger open.
with what?
He was like, he was using this blade to do something with, and then he just was like being an idiot kid, and he's like, oh, what happens if I go like this? Just probably like Bart tendencies where you're like, okay, that didn't cut me. That didn't cut me. What about, like that?
I did that the first time I got a razor, like my dad's shaving razor. I did exactly that. I was like, that's fine. That's okay. Oh, shit.
The straight blade.
Just a regular Gillette.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
It's going to get you, like, if you just do it enough.